Now, attending parties can be very, very sweet, but then planning parties could be very, very tedious.
Then Jesus said, "Come to me, all of you who are weary and carry heavy burdens, and I will give you rest." Matthew 11:28.
Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to the channel. Delta Girl here. If you're new, welcome. If you're an old subscriber, old viewer, anyone, thank you for coming back. It means a lot to me. So in today's video, sit down video, I am going to be telling you guys how to plan a party. As you guys know, like for 2 vlogs now, the past 2 vlogs, my parents had their anniversary party, and I was part of the top people that were planning the party. Like I was like the head planner sort of. So I just thought to share tips with you guys on how to plan a party. So the first thing you're supposed to do when planning a party is to choose a time and a date. Now you have to choose a time and a date that's convenient for your guests. You can't choose a date where you can't choose a work day when you want people to turn up for your party. You can't choose Monday of all days when you want people to turn up for your party. You have a party and you're choosing Monday and then you're choosing 9 a.m. It doesn't make sense. So you have to choose a time and a day for the party. For our party, we did it during the Easter break. Yeah, and we did it in the middle of the Easter break so that at least you still have a day to rest before you go back to work. And the time, we had to consider African time. So we wanted the party to start by 2, but we told people to come by 12. We wrote 12 on the invitation card. Do you get? So that by the time you are arriving 2 o'clock, and most people are already at the venue. Do you get? Like the party is ready to start instead of 12 o'clock where it's just like crickets. The next tip is the theme of the party. What theme are you going for? Are you going for an all-white party, old school party, reception theme party? Whatever theme you're going for, just consider that. So for us, we're doing reception theme party. We wanted the reception vibe because they had just renewed their vows and now they are doing a party for it. So we wanted it to be like, oh, it's a wedding, actual wedding reception. So that was the theme. So every other thing that we did for that party followed the theme of a reception, how a wedding reception should be and whatnot. Then for our guests, who are the people you are inviting? Your guests to actually tell a lot on your food, the type of ivy, the kind of drinks, the things you're going to do at the party. Who are the guests you're inviting? How many are you inviting? How many are you sure are coming? Do you get? Because it's one thing to invite people, is another thing to be sure that they are coming. So when you're doing your guest list, be sure to invite people that are dear to you, because for ours, we make sure that there are people that are dear to us, and then people that were there from the beginning when my parents started, and then like that. Then for my guest list, my brother's guest list, people that have known my parents for a long time, my brother as well, like that. And then by the time it's almost time for the party, you will have to be sure of the guests that are coming. Do you get? So while you're drawing up your list, you're like, okay, this is everybody I'm inviting. Then you have another place for people that have confirmed that they are coming for your invitation, for your party, I say for your invitation. Then the next one is your invitation card. For your invitation card, are you going to do e-cards or you are going to have physical cards? Because we don't want to stress. We're in the digital age days. We cannot be stressing. You get what I mean? So we did EIV and we sent it to people. The EIV had everything that is needed for the party, the venue, the time, you will share notice from the vibe of the IV that is reception vibe party. Do you get? Then the venue of the party, because you already have a theme, the theme of the party, your venue will not be hard. So if you're going to be doing old school theme, you look for a place that is going to give you old school vibe, or you go to an event center where they would design or decorate the hall for you to give you old school vibe, basically. So for your venue, do you want to go to an event center? Do you want to get a marquee and just erect close to where you're going, where you live? Do you get? Your venue, how close are your guests to your venue? Are your guests living far? So if your guests they're living say on the far end of the mainland and you have another guest living on the far end of the island, you could just put it somewhere in the middle. Do you get? You have to also, that's why I said consider your guests before you get your venue as well. Consider your guests. Who are the people coming, so you know where exactly the venue should be. Is the venue easily accessible? So that it's just straightforward. You will not be doing pattern. You be there, hello. Okay, you turn left, you turn right, opposite here, opposite that. So you can enjoy your party as well. Then the next thing on the list is your vendors, who handles what. So for us, we had 10 people per who handles what. So 10 vendors per who handles what. So we drew a list for, okay, we want a symbolic cake. Who are the people that we're going, who are the people we are looking at that can give us a symbolic cake? Who are the people that we can look at that will give us, that can give us the best MC, that can give us the best MC vibe, DJ vibes, all those things, cocktails, mocktails, small chops. We had vendors that we wanted to use. Now we had to now cut the vendors down according to our budget. One big thing about planning a party is a budget. If you have a budget of 7 million for a party, give allowance of extra 1 million, but try your best, try your possible best not to exceed 7 million. The 1 million is for extra miscellaneous things that can just come up during the party, or something that can just come up, but because you've made up your mind that you're going to be using 7 million, you're not going to exceed that. Do you get what I'm saying? So we had our vendors part, whatever we wanted. So for mocktails, we had like 5 to 10 vendors, each like that. Then we had to start consulting them. And then by the time we consulted them and we told them what we wanted, some of them even, I think for our small chops, we made it tailor-made because we wanted gizzard, chicken, snail, and every protein that could be found inside the small chops, we wanted inside. So that one too was a budget on its own, because unlike regular budgets, you have to remove some things to put some things, but we wanted everything in our small chops tray. And then for your symbolic cake, we had people, you just have to, because you have a budget, you have to follow the budget. In as much as you might like a particular vendor to offer a service to you, you might have to let the vendor go. I had so many vendors I wanted to do small chops, the cake, mocktails, but they did not fit into the budget. So I had to send rejection mails to tell them, sorry, it's not fixing the budget. We've tried. I literally fought for those people. I'm not even going to lie. The next one is food and drinks. What's going to be served at your party? It's almost like the same thing as vendors, because you know the people that are coming, you have an idea of the food they like. So because we said, okay, we wanted 120 to 150 guests, and we knew our guests personally. We knew the people that were coming. Do you get? We knew I knew what my guests to like. My brother knew what his guests to like. My parents knew what their guests to like. So you get that kind of thing. We already knew. So we were not cooking food for general like that. We knew that these people will want proper native food. These people will want the rice and the chicken. These people will want. We already knew what our guests to like. So the food was not. It was, I would say the food was a problem. Unlike when you have like when you have a guest list of 1,000 people, you will literally might just do general food and might not consider preferences of people. Same thing for drinks. We knew the people that were coming. We knew the people that don't drink at all. We need people that drink and then they are great in drinking. The people that just drink small. The people that are light-headed. The people that are middle-headed, and people that their head it be like coconut. So so we arrange their drinks according to their grade, if that is the right English. And then we had to arrange them on the table, so that we're not giving drink to one person. We're not giving drink to a table, like alcohol to a particular table, and the 5 people on that table they don't drink. It was not going to make sense. So by the time we're doing the guest list and arranging them on the table, it was like these people know each other and they all drink. So by the time you're putting the alcohol, then you have no problem dealing with that. For the entertainment aspect, the next one is entertainment. For the entertainment aspect, you have to work, like literally scrutinize everything. Your MC, your DJ, you are going to have to interview your DJ. So for the MC, we had to go with reviews, referrals. Then we had to interview them. We interviewed the one we finally used. We interviewed him. He was the one that gave us what we wanted, because he has to understand the assignment before he does the assignment. You cannot just say, okay, you are my MC, so do this. we had to talk to him, let him know doesn't understand the assignment, doesn't understand the brief. Then we told him he could go ahead, and he did justice. I mean, people liked his work. Then the DJ too, we had songs that we wanted the DJ to play. My parents wanted particular songs for their first dance. We as a family wanted particular songs for our first dance. And that was what we did. We told them what to do. Then the others, he had to freestyle, and he also had to do the needful, so that everybody will be involved, both young, middle-aged, and the old people. Then ask for help, because I was like, I really truly like planned everything. There were some things I can't do. I know I could be a creative at times, but I cannot decorate hall. I cannot rent a maquette. I cannot erect a maquette or anything. So what we did was we got somebody that is like an event planner. What we just did was we lifted the work of sourcing for vendors from her. All she just needed to do was erect the maquette, decorate the maquette, that's the tent, then get us ushers. We told her, she was literally in charge of logistics for us, where this will be, where the dessert stand will be, where the mocktail stand will be, where the small chop stand will be, the ushers, telling the ushers what to do, how to direct guests, and whatnot. Basically, that was what the event planner was there for. That's why I said ask for help, because you have to enjoy your party. You cannot be there and you are not enjoying your party. Do you get what I mean? Then one tip I'm going to give is, please, in the name of Jesus, do not involve family members, because Arifin will enter. Arifin, for people that don't understand Yoruba, for people that are not in Nigeria and that are watching this video, is see finish. You can say you want to bake cake, you want a cake of 100,000 naira, and then you have a family member that bakes cake and will just come and meet you that, I bake cake for 80k. Why can't you use me? And honestly, probably might not like the person's cake. The person's cake can be like cement. You get, so you don't want that, and you don't want unnecessary riff. You just be like, you are my family member. I want you to enjoy the party as much as I am enjoying my party, so you don't need to stress. Just come enjoy the party with me. Don't stress, to avoid unnecessary fights and family feud. Then the next one is your eve of the party. Before the eve of your party, everything on your checklist should have been checked out, and be like, oh, I've done this, the DJ is done, the cake is done, the cake slice is done, the mocktail is done. Yeah, just to cross check. And then for the eve of your party, relax. What my parents did for the eve of their party was that they did manicure and pedicure session. So like after, they just went to bed, nothing to stress them. And then on the day of your party, which is the last thing, is you romanticize. If you know to romanticize anything in your life before, romanticize that day. Wake up relaxed. Like, wake up and romanticize your waking up. Wake up and romanticize your brushing your teeth. Romanticize your shower. Romanticize your makeup. Like, just ease into it, because if you're tensed up, you will most likely not enjoy your party. Everything will be doing you one kind. Your body will be scratching you. Do you get? So like, wake up, romanticize your day, and then enjoy your party. Ease into the day. Eat if you need to eat. Drink if you need to drink. Just ease yourself into the day, and then you have a lovely party. If this video was of any help to you, give it a thumbs up, comment, like, share, subscribe, do the needful, and I will see you in my next video. Bye guys.